So I thought I'd start out by showing you the flowers that are around here at the house. The only ones that I actually planted are the ones that are here in these planters. They're really pretty this year. The fern in the middle of it is not coming out too good, but it still looks pretty, I think. Those are pretty. But all of the rest of these, that's my Gerber daisy, and it hasn't produced any flowers yet, but it was left over from last year, so I'm surprised it's made it this far. But now all of the rest of these that you see here, I did not plant. All of these came up or are coming up on their own. I didn't plant any of them, and especially this beauty right here. Isn't that just gorgeous? Yeah, I didn't plant these. I don't know where they came from, but well, I'd say it's a gift from God is what I would say. These were left over from last year. Not my peonies. They're struggling, but they're still making it. And again, more flowers that I did not plant. Those are from last year. They're coming along. I did buy these and plant these in this container, but that's all around here. I can't get over how pretty that one is. It is just gorgeous. And then of course my Wandering Jew. Still got it. And let's see. This one up here is called, what is it called? Oh, I can't remember. Can't remember what it's called, but it is passion flower. That's what it is. And its leaves, I don't know how well you can see it, are really purple and velvety. And it's a vine, so I just keep kind of winding it back around in itself. But anyway, what are you ladies doing down here? Y'all just hanging out? You ladies just hanging out? I got KK here, she's drinking her some water. Got some good water, KK? Got some good water. Yeah, KK. This is just where my chickens hang out during the day, since they can't be in their chicken coop because of all the rats that we're trying to kill. So they get to live in my $5,000 chicken coop. Yep, that's where they're living at now. But what do you do? And this year I just went along and just spread a bunch of just wildflower seeds all along the path here. And this is what I'm getting. They are really pretty as they're starting to bloom. I don't know what all colors I've got in here, but I mean, I just bought one of those, packages of wildflowers, and I think some of them are cosmos, I think. Look at that beauty. Aren't they just gorgeous? And I know the butterflies and the bees are really enjoying this. The hummingbirds are. I've also got some peonies down here that I did not plant, and they have come up. I can't really see that one. It's turned the other way. What you doing, Mr. Uno? Hi, baby. Hi, baby. I'm just showing Mama my flowers. Hey, fat cat. And Uno? Yeah. Oh, something get you there, fat cat. Hi, Mr. Uno. Hi, baby. Yeah. Hi, fat cat. Yeah. And my Uno with his one ear. Yeah, he was born with one ear, so yeah. That's his name, Uno. Oh, I forgot. I walked right past my roses right here that are coming back in bloom. These bloom quite often throughout the year, but my other rose bushes are just, I don't know what's going on with them. They're not doing good. Wow, wow. What you say? What you say, fat cat? He's a fat cat. I need to come out here and spend some more time out here at my park. But I miss Richie so badly that it's difficult to come out here at times. Right now, I'm sure I will eventually. Me and Lori planted this, and it is coming along gorgeously. I'm very happy with that. Very happy. And we also planted this one. And the fern, again, inside it is not coming along too well, but it's trying. Oh, watch out now. Don't let me... Fat cat, you're going to make me fall. Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. We got neighbors that are liking to play their music out loud, but they'll be all right, I reckon. My roses are not in bloom yet. I mean, well, they've come in, but now they go out and then they'll come back in. But I don't know what happened to the middle of this. I mean, I don't know if it got too heavy or what happened, but it just divided down the middle and has fallen over onto my, what you call these type of flowers. I got some more there, I'll show you. But as you can see, my bee balm is coming in bloom. Now I'm going to show you. See where the pavers are? That's all outside of my flower garden. I did not plant any of these flowers, and they are just coming up. They're coming up like crazy. Of course, that's my creeping phlox. It's already bloomed this year. Now this one I did plant. It comes back every year, and I see a little bumblebee is enjoying it right now. And then my echinacea is blooming, and it's pretty. I'm gonna have to redo my flower garden to open up some more space for it, because this is my dusty rose, and it's supposed to be into a bush, but everything keeps covering it up, so I'm gonna have to do something with that. Ooh, I gotta watch where I step. So I step on all my flowers that have just sporadically started popping up everywhere. Yep, all of these. Yep, orange cosmos, I guess that's what they're called. They all just freely showed up, and I'm very happy. Now I did plant this one. I did buy those and plant them in there, and I think they're doing really good too. Couldn't tell you the name of them. I don't know, but they're doing good. These are lilies that have yet to open up, so we will see them shortly. And this is again, I forget the name of it, but it comes back every year. and it's really pretty. I think I'm going to move it to somewhere, or at least move some of it somewhere where I can see it more often. And again, I've got that coming out all the way around, trying to mark it off so that we don't mow it, because I've got so many of those flowers that are just popping up everywhere. I'm gonna walk around here and show you these. I forget what it's called, something like a balloon flower, but it's got just beautiful, as you can see, purple, and they call it a balloon flower because of the pods. They pop. Well, I'm not going to pop it because I want it to bloom, but they say kids used to enjoy popping them when they come around them. That's why they're called balloon pops. My bee balm, like I said, it hasn't completely opened up yet, but it's starting to. And again, these are some more lilies. I think these are the real pretty tiger lilies that haven't opened up. And they sure did grow, they sure have grown tall, that's for sure. Let's see what else. Oh, I got some over here too. Like I said, I've got flowers that are just popping up everywhere. And thankfully I can recognize them, but here's some more of them that has just popped up. And here's an interesting fact. This is a weed, this one right here, but it is called shepherd's purse. And the reason it's called shepherd's purse, I don't know how clear I can get that, is because the little pods that are along the side are shaped like what they call a shepherd's purse, almost in the shape of a heart. I found that reading in a book by Corrie ten Boom about her time in the concentration camp, Ravensbrück, I believe it was. And she was going between barracks and was being led by a soldier. And when he wasn't looking, she jumped down, squatted down, and picked one of the flowers real fast and tucked it in her dress so that he didn't see it. And then she hid it in her barracks room. And that was her flower garden while she was in the concentration camp. Some more bee balm that has really opened up, and I'm hoping that this is going to spread, because now I did plant these over here in this bucket, but the ones that have fallen off on the ground I didn't, and this stuff does spread, so I'm hoping it does spread. I've got some more back here that hasn't opened up yet, but I'm sure it will. But I'm hoping that it will spread all the way around the fence line there. Jimmy Wayne and Michelle asked me if I wanted them to come down here and spray Whiskey's lot. And I told them no, because I've got several trees that are growing out there that I do not want to be sprayed down. And I will eventually clean it up. But right now, I'm just waiting on them trees to grow. That's all I want growing. Speaking of, I know I've got one over here. There you are. I planted this little cedar tree here, and I'm hoping that it does well right here and grows up and blocks off the neighbors over there that's got the loud music going on right now. More shepherd's purse. It's funny, when I first read about that shepherd's purse in her book, I believe it's the same believe the name of the book is Tramp for the Lord, is the one I was reading where she talked about the shepherd's purse. But at that time I had to come out and look for it because I was like, I want to know what this looks like. And I couldn't find any. But now I'm finding it everywhere. My crepe myrtle's doing good. Oh, look, it's starting to get some blooms on it. Starting to get some blooms. And then I've got, this was the tree that, the last tree that Richie bought. Me and him bought together when we went to Lowe's. It's a salmon Japanese maple. And the reason it's called that is because of the color of the bark. And in the fall, it really stands out. That color does. It really stands out good. This back here, this is just where we did have the garden, but I'm letting it grow. I want it to be just full of wildflowers. I'm not doing it this year because I found out I waited too late. So I'm going to, at the end of this year, or in the fall of this year, mow it down and then seed it with a bunch of wildflower seeds, and we'll see how that goes. Here's some wildflowers growing right here. And, you know, I'm just a wildflower, natural. I like everything to be natural. Plus I've got 1, 2, 3. I think I've got 3 sycamore trees growing out here that I am going to let grow. And they better not come and shave them down. But for now, this is what we look at. And I just mow around it. I planted this cedar tree last year and it's doing good. I planted that cedar tree last year and it's doing good. I need to move my crepe myrtle there. It's not doing too well. I don't think it gets enough sun. Let's see. We planted that cedar tree several years ago and it is just now starting to take off. And then I got a little baby one down here. A little baby one that's been ran over. I couldn't tell you how many times, but it is making it. It's gonna come along, I believe. I believe it's gonna make it. And I need to plant another one down there. But here's my here's the sycamore trees. Of course, I know I can't leave these right here. That's a sycamore tree, and that one, and the one behind it, and I got one over here. But I think those are too close to the power lines here, so I won't be saving them. But there are several off further back in there that are nowhere close to the power line. And boy howdy do I have a lot of sweet gumball trees. I mean, they just grow everywhere. They just grow everywhere. But isn't these pretty? Now these are wildflowers too. Look how pretty those are. Even though it looks like weeds, it's still good for the wildlife, for the bees, the butterflies, the birds. I mean, they've got to have pollination. They gotta be able to do that. So they depend on pollen. Let's see what else we got up here. I got several more of my, oh look, there's another one of them flowers. And there's some more right there. Oh my goodness, they're just coming up everywhere. I'll have to mark them off so we don't mow them down. But look, I didn't plant this one either. That is just beautiful. It's just beautiful. But we did plant this plum tree. We planted it, and then from it, all of these others have sprouted up. Can't decide if I want to leave them and let them just grow or what I want to do with them yet. But it's right underneath the birdhouse there that we have our the eastern bluebird. They nest in there every year. So I planted that cedar tree as well. It don't look too hot. What is all of that dirt? What in the world? That is not ant hills, I don't think. I don't have a stick to find out. So, here I'm going to use this. Let's just see if this is an ant hill. No. That is got to be a molehill. Oh my goodness, at the moles. What in the world? If it ain't fire ants, it's moles. Now there's a fire ant. But I would think that this one, crepe myrtle, would be doing really well. As good as that other one was, but it's taking its time, but I think it's coming along. Another cedar tree I planted. It's doing well. My lilies have already bloomed. I don't know that they'll bloom again. We didn't plant that tree right there, that oak tree, and it's a pine tree together, but I am leaving it. I'm leaving it. I planted that cedar tree. It's coming along. We planted that one many years ago, and it's one of them really slow growers, but it's still alive. So we need to get out here and mow, but me and Dusty just haven't been feeling good. The wild lilies over there, they're really doing well. It's been a couple of years since they've been there, but I like to see that they've come back. These roses up here aren't doing good. My begonias haven't started blooming yet, but I do see something that started. Look at them there. Those are the Japanese beetles that just, you cannot get rid of them. They eat all of the flowers and everything. I've got another plum tree growing here, another plum tree growing there. A couple of them growing in the dog pen that I'm going to let grow to give them some more shade in there. I planted this. This is lantana, and it's supposed to get pretty big, so we'll see. But the flowers are really pretty, I think. I think the flowers are really pretty. But I know one year I had one that got about 4 feet tall and 5 feet around, so yeah. Another thing I gotta do is move my lilies that I've got here, because my rose bush is taking over my lilies. So I gotta do something about that. And the roses were really, really pretty not too long ago. But the Japanese beetles have got a hold of them too, so. But yeah, I'm gonna need to move my lilies here, move them somewhere else so that they can get more sun. I'll probably put them over there on the bank with all the rest of them. And this is a weed. And when it first started growing, I researched it, and it said that it was a very good weed and can be used for medicinal purposes. It can be used for like spinach and all kinds. So this year I'm just going to let it grow and just see what happens with it. I don't like the fact that it's right in the middle of my walk, which looks like crap right now because I've been trying to get new grass to grow in between the tall grass that you see. That's the seeds that I planted. And then this stuff right here is called crabgrass, and I hate it, and I can't get rid of it until this fall. I've learned how to do that too, so maybe it'll all work out in the end. We'll see. But yeah, that's a weed, and I'm just gonna let it keep growing and then just see what I can do with it. I do have my pom-pom bush over here. That's finally starting to bloom out. The other one on the other side just didn't make it. But this one is trying to make it. It's trying to make it. And I got one right here too. I forget what it's called, but it only has white flowers on it. And I guess I need to move it too because it's not getting enough sun in the location that it is currently in. So I got KK following me. Hey KK. Hey baby. What my KK doing? You my KK. You my KK? Yeah. Are you my KK? Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, that's the tour of what I've got going on right now. It doesn't look as good as it always did when Richie was here to help me, but I am trying. So it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, I love you, Mama. Bye.